gentlemen, to Monday Night Raw, and tonight we have a great way to open up Monday Night Raw. It is the newly acquired Walter taking on Kevin Nash for the $1 Million Championship, as well as Cody Rhodes makes his Raw debut tonight, taking on The Miz in the main event here in Sweden.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the $1 Million Championship.
Here we go. It is $1 Million Championship match time, ladies and gentlemen. The newly acquired Walter will be challenging for that $1 Million Championship, formerly coming from NXT, being traded from NXT to Monday Night Raw. And all members of Imperium, Marcel Barthel, Fabian Eichner, as well as Alexander Wolf, will be joining the Monday Night Raw roster. And also joining Monday Night Raw is Dexter Lumis and Braun Strowman. The other brands for NXT and SmackDown, those brands will definitely have a more in-depth look of what happened, but for sure is what is coming to Monday Night Raw is 4 members of Imperium, Dexter Lumis and Braun Strowman. But that is not it for what we're seeing tonight. There's Cody Rhodes taking on Miz in the main event. But we have a lot of matches that if you guys didn't see on the Twitter account for Universe Mode, we saw a lot of Survivor Series matches confirmed. Who's on what teams for Raw versus SmackDown, women's side and the men's side, as well as Team Edge versus Team Raw, or Team Rollins versus Team Edge. But also for the NXT side, we saw Dolph Ziggler, Robert Roode, Mandy Rose, John Morrison, and Mace all going to the NXT brand. That could be either from any brand from Raw to SmackDown. There were trades going from there. And then the newest SmackDown superstars coming to SmackDown is Happy Corbin, Dominic Dijakovic. We have Ricochet, Charlotte Flair, and Jeff Hardy all going there to SmackDown. So a lot of big changes. As here we go. Here is your $1 Million champion, ladies and gentlemen, coming out with Eric Bischoff. Since not all the members of the NWO are signed, they are not allowed to be out here at night. I mean, you know, the NWO, I mean, obviously they're gonna do whatever they can to try and get them in here, but obviously with Eric Bischoff, he's a WWE Hall of Famer and whatnot, so I mean he is allowed to be here. That states in his contract. So we'll see how it goes, but there's a possibility of Kevin Nash losing that championship. And Kevin Nash is just feeling himself up right now, ladies and gentlemen, just kind of rubbing it in the face of everyone here in Sweden that, you know, he's been very dominant. Not just when he defeated Jeff Hardy at Hell in a Cell, but even beforehand. So this is going to be a monster matchup just to kick off Monday Night Raw. We are just a couple weeks away. It is Team Raw versus Team NWO, and we'll see how it fares. And look at Walter. He's not Eric Bischoff getting right in the face of Walter, but Walter not moving whatsoever. He's in the corner. He's waiting for Kevin Nash to get in the ring, and you love him or hate him as Walter now getting out of the ring. But when you have a man like Walter, you may not like the agenda that Imperium holds with, I mean, just is how they conduct business, but when they take on a team like the NWO and a member of the team NWO and a Hall of Famer like Kevin Nash, I mean, it's something that's very impressive, especially when it's your Raw debut and you're going up against Kevin Nash. And we got word that, you know, Shawn Michaels is the one that wanted to send a message to the NWO. If his last couple weeks of Monday Night Raw is, you know, from today all the way to Survivor Series, he wants to go out with a bang, and he wants to make sure he's taking down the NWO with him.
Introducing the challenger from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 297 pounds, Walter!
And there is Walter, ladies and gentlemen. He is ready for a fight. Two horses going to battle.
The champion from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 328 pounds, he is the $1 Million Champion, Kevin Nash.
And here we go. We are ready. Are you guys ready? The championship is on the line. A $1 Million Championship. Kevin Nash, the second ever holder of that championship. Jeff Hardy was the very first one to hold that championship. There for a lot of speculation that Jeff Hardy was going to be in that Team Raw versus Team NWO, because Jeff Hardy was the one that was kind of helping out, you know, being part of this NWO feud, but ended up getting traded over to SmackDown. So we're going to kind of see and feel how this is going to end here tonight, as Walter getting hit with snake eyes. Just Kevin Nash makes Walter look very, very small. Just how big he is, man. As Nash swinging for the fences on Walter. And that's what Nash is going to have to do, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to have to strike quickly and often. So Walter with a big piece reversal in this matchup early. Oh, look at Walter. The strength. Oh, no, Kevin Nash. Just way too much for Walter here. Bam! Big suplex there from the man, Kevin Nash. And uh-oh. Oh, God. Kevin Nash looking to fly. He might tear a quad here. Oh, God. He's telling Walter to get up. I don't know what his plans are here. Uh-oh. Big axe handle takes down the ring general, Walter. And it looks like there should be. Oh, there's not a rope break. Surprisingly, Walter's still going to be taking on the submission hold. I mean, the referee is right there, so maybe he wouldn't be able to see if Walter's leg is underneath the rope, as Walter's able to get out of it momentarily. Big kick, big punch. Here comes Walter in a devastating drop kick as well. Walter coming right after Kevin Nash here. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We got ourselves a submission hold. Middle of the ring. Will Kevin Nash survive this? Or will we have ourselves a new $1 Million champion? Can Nash get out of it? Oh, and a big elbow. And another elbow. Walter just trying to stay in it. And now, uh-oh. A two-handed choke slam takes down Walter. Referee in position. Will that be it? Ooh, just a one count. You're not going to be able to pull away Walter that easily, Nash. Walter's a different breed of superstar. And uh-oh. Nash. Choke slam there to Walter. But Nash is not done yet. Nash is not done. Oh, he is looking to put him away. Nash looking to put away Walter here. Uh-oh. Release powerbomb there to Walter. Will that be enough? 2. Oh, so close. 2.9. Nash thought he had him. And I honestly thought, I mean, it was very, very close. But Walter needs to get something going. Nash has been very dominant in these last, you could say these last couple minutes. Nash pointing over at Imperium right now. Imperium's struggling at the moment here. Oh, big elbow strike. Usually, Walter's really known for the one being the most dominant in a matchup, but Walter might be facing a man that could be, match his brutality in that ring. As now again, here comes Walter. Oh, nice face plant, takes down the Big Daddy Cool Kevin Nash. Pinfall attempt here. Leads to one count. Walter needs to start hitting some big maneuvers here, ladies and gentlemen. And now Walter gonna drag him over. Oh my goodness. Trying to rip open the chest there, and Walter talking some trash, saying, I ain't gonna go down easily. And now Walter, oh, big axe handle with the middle of the back there. As Walter tries to continue here. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have plenty of action to come. Seth Rollins will be taking on Riddle one-on-one later on tonight, as Riddle and Randy Orton are part of Team Edge, as well as Shinsuke Nakamura. Right on the chest. Walter not playing around there. But also later on tonight in the main event, Cody Rhodes makes his Raw debut in the main event as he takes on Miz. And Miz is without his tag team partner Morrison, as he got traded over to NXT. But Miz will have his very beautiful wife Maurice joining him, so we'll see how that's going to fare for the Miz, as Miz will be focused on singles action from here on out. As Kevin Nash going for a choke slam, but Walter with a big reversal in this matchup. And now Walter with the underhook suplex. Oh my God. tossing the 7-footer like he's an absolute, like a cruiserweight, honestly. Uh-oh, and a crossface right here. Nash, if he could somehow get his long legs to the bottom rope, but I don't think it's going to be possible. He might have to tap out here. Nowhere to go. But Walter has to let go. I think must have been losing the grip of some sort. Now Walter has to decide what he can do to put away Nash here. Uh-oh. Nash with the sidewalk slam, taking down Walter momentarily. And look at Nash. He's going to try and drag him away from the ropes to make sure Walter cannot grab that bottom rope to get a rope break here. Pinfall attempt. Could this be enough? Ooh, no, just a 1 count. Walter's doing his best to survive in this matchup here. He's now tossing Walter into the middle, or I should say into the corner. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, looking for some snake eyes. Bam! Right on the top turnbuckle. That ain't feeling good. And now Nash just trying to do anything. He's trying to put away this monster, this ring general, as much as he can. And again, looking for some snake eyes. Oh my goodness. Trying to bust him wide open. Might be a good idea as it connects with the back suplex. This has been a great opening contest, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of back and forth here. Oh, Walter taking a lot of damage, and he's giving Nash some damage too here. Wait a minute. Ring general, big power bomb. He's not done yet. He's going to try and hit the trifecta of power bombs here. Bam! That could be all she wrote. Bischoff trying to get involved, but it may be all she wrote, though. Oh no, 2.5. Kevin Nash stays in this matchup. And look at Eric Bischoff. He's trying to do anything in his power. And look at Nash. His lower back's killing him. Oh, and then that ain't going to be making his chest feel any better, especially if Walter does that. And just look at Walter, the viciousness right here on the chest there. And this is what you have to deal with when you face a man like Walter, ladies and gentlemen. Very vicious inside and outside of that ring. I don't know how much more these gentlemen can take in this matchup here. Oh my God. Now going to go for the pinfall. There is a rope break. And it could have been a good chance to get a 3 count there. But Walter needs to dig down deep and think of something to put away Kevin Nash here. Here we go. Oh, and another one. He's hoping this trifecta of power bombs are going to be enough to put away the big man. Will that be enough? Referee in position. 2, 3. Yes, it is. And we have ourselves a new $1 million champion. And that is the Ring General, Walter. And also, that means Kevin Nash is no longer $1 million champion. And that is a point in the corner of Shawn Michaels. And when I say that, it means it takes the NWO down a peg. They no longer have a championship around their waist. It's back on Monday Night Raw. There's a back and forth matchup, ladies and gentlemen. An intense opening bout. But Walter walks out with the $1 million championship. Too bad Walter wasn't able to do this against Cameron Grimes at NXT TakeOver, but nonetheless, a back and forth match. Congratulations to Walter, but I'm being told we're about to actually hear from Shawn Michaels, your Raw General Manager. Oh man, you hate to see the NWO lose. Oh, who am I kidding? I love seeing the NWO lose. But you know what? Since we have tremendous luck so far, how about this? Hogan, get your ass out to the ring, because you're about to defend your championship against this man. I wonder who Shawn Michaels is talking about here. Could be anybody. Who is Hollywood Hulk Hogan going to be defending his WWE Championship belt up against right now? We are moments away from finding out, hopefully. Who will it be? Oh, look, that's Samoa Joe. Is it Samoa Joe? Let's see if Samoa Joe is actually going to be the one challenging for Hogan. We saw him after Michael just did his promo. Let's see if it's Samoa Joe actually being the one that's next in line here. Yes. I definitely want to see this. Samoa Joe gets that opportunity. big opportunity for Samoa Joe tonight. Looking to get that opportunity back at the WWE Championship. The one that he lost in a triple threat match at SummerSlam. In the match with, obviously, Daniel Bryan himself and Drew McIntyre. McIntyre would walk out with that WWE Championship. But we all know at Hell in a Cell, Hogan defeated McIntyre. And Samoa Joe never really got his opportunity to get his rematch. So tonight, I'm not sure if this counts as a rematch. I mean, I would definitely think it's in his rematch clause for a WWE Championship match. I think this is what it could be used for. Because there sure is a lot of WWE superstars right now that for sure could say they're next in line. Drew McIntyre definitely is up there. Samoa Joe, he had his opportunity. Bobby Lashley earned himself a future WWE Championship opportunity. He's dealing with Omos and MVP at the moment. So we will have to kind of wait and see. So let's actually see if Hollywood Hulk Hogan is able to come back here. There's the NWO music, but the question is, will they actually come out? As yes, it is. Bischoff back out here. You can see the frustration on the face right there. You got Hogan right there. He's playing it off, but he's your WWE champion. Are we going to see ourselves a new WWE champion? Imagine. At Survivor Series, everything's on the line, but could the titles be changing? I mean, tonight, $1 Million Championships are already changed, and it looks like there's a possibility that Hogan loses to Samoa Joe tonight. I mean, anything's possible, obviously, but no matter what, everything is still on the line at Survivor Series. So even if all the championships were to change tonight, everything's still on the line at Survivor Series. And even though Scott Hall and X-Pac aren't officially signed to WWE to the Monday Night Raw roster per se, with everything going down, they still will have their match at Survivor Series. Vince McMahon has approved it, so everything is allowed. Look at Samoa Joe, he ain't moving. Look at Joe, he's staying right in there. He is not afraid. Okay, Joe just gonna go ahead and leave now, it looks like, just to be sure. He feels like he's going to choke out anyone he damn well pleases, but he'll wait to do it when Hogan's in the middle of that ring. And we still have plenty more to action, but this has been a great way to kick off Monday Night Raw. And we still have Cody Rhodes taking on The Miz in your main event. So this is going to be a stacked show, ladies and gentlemen. We still have the Raw Tag Team Champions in action in a non-title matchup against the Viking Raiders. Bobby Lashley takes on Shelton Benjamin later on as well. There's just so much action coming your guys' way as we get ready for Survivor Series.
Introducing the challenger from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe.
You can definitely hear some boos still. I mean, Samoa Joe is he's loved and hated by the crowd.
Weighing in at 302 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, Hollywood Hogan.
We'll see if Hogan will be continuing to hold that championship tonight, or will it be night-night for Hollywood Hulk Hogan. And like I said, even if he were to lose the championship tonight, he still has the opportunity to win that back at Survivor Series, a part on that 4v4 winner-take-all at Survivor Series. The team for NWO goes as Hollywood Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, and X-Pac. That's with Eric Bischoff. Big WWE Championship match between Samoa Joe and Hogan. Imagine what it's going to feel like for Eric Bischoff when all members of the NWO don't have any more championships around their waist currently. But that's all if Hogan loses tonight to Samoa Joe. But also, I mean, when you have a big Survivor Series matchup coming at Survivor Series, yeah, you can lose tonight, but you can put all hands on deck. Obviously, because it's a 4-on-4 Survivor Series traditional tag team matchup where you can help out your partners. This match is a singles matchup. Hogan, I mean, he has Bischoff there at ringside, but, I mean, you don't have the other NWO members. Let's look at Samoa Joe with a back suplex, dropping him on his head and back area. And look at Joe talking some trash right there. That's vintage Samoa Joe there. No, look at this. Joe. Oh my goodness. What a suplex. Oh my God. Did you guys hear that chop? Especially out in the cheap seats too. You probably could hear that as well. Everyone here in Sweden could hear it. Everyone hopefully back in the United States could hear that as well. We go with the pinfall attempt. Will this be enough to put away Hogan? Oh, very close to a 2 count. Joe's getting close there. Let's look at Joe just wrenching in on that collar area, the shoulder area, trying to weaken him down enough that he can here. Message being sent to the NWO tonight, one way or another. Oh no, Joe not going to allow Hogan to get his big meaty claws on him here. And big boom, decimating the Hulkster. And Hogan is in trouble right now. Uh-oh, Joe. Oh, nice power slam. And look at Joe. He's like, this is it. This is it. Come on, Hogan. Uh-oh. As soon as you say something about it, Eric Bischoff getting involved. Joe telling him, get away. Worry about something else. But now, could be a costly distraction as Joe being tossed into the corner. And now, Hogan going to go to work in the corner here. And now, pinfall attempt here. Here we go, but ooh, there is a rope break. Referee doing his job there finally. Oh, big chop there from Hogan. Hogan going to try and do anything he can to put away Samoa Joe here. Going to toss him on the apron. And, oh, Hogan here. Oh my God, very vicious there. As now Hogan going to take some time to taunt. But like we mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, a big night here for Monday Night Raw. Seth Rollins takes on Matt Riddle later on tonight. As Seth Rollins' team is him and his disciples taking on Edge. It'll be on Edge's team. It's going to be Randy Orton, Matt Riddle, and Shinsuke Nakamura. And a lot of stuff is on the line in that matchup. Samoa Joe had that well scouted though. We'll talk more about that matchup here in a moment. It's big chops there, and look at Bischoff. He's getting involved, going for the pinfall. Referee obviously dealing with the turnbuckle there. And now all the Coquita. Can he get him down? Yes, he does, the Coquita. Are we going to see a new WWE champion? Hogan falling asleep. Can Hogan somehow survive this? Joe has him. Oh, Joe lets go because I think he's just losing grip there. Oh, nope. Hogan playing a little possum there. Uh-oh. Hogan. Oh! Vicious knee to the back there. That ain't going to be feeling good. But like we mentioned, a lot of stuff on the line for Team Edge versus Team Rollins. If Rollins were to lose, Rollins will no longer be on the Monday Night Raw roster. If Edge loses, he will no longer be on the Monday Night Raw roster. Loser will go to SmackDown. Unless NXT wants to somehow trap them up, but all calculations have been sending one of them to SmackDown. Look at those devastating punches there. And now Hogan with that pinfall attempt. Will this be enough? Oh, very close. How much more is left for Samoa Joe at this moment? Seems like he's down and out. Hogan with that devastating punch. I don't think Samoa Joe just knows where he's at. Oh, maybe he was. Maybe he's just playing possum too. And now Joe go to work on the Hulkster. Big devastating punches, and I think Hogan just got busted open in the temple area. And Joe's got to be careful here. Hogan's trying to stir up to his feet here. Oh, Hogan with that just a big devastating punch there. And now Joe in trouble. Oh, some snake eyes for Joe. Referee finally notices that steel chair. And now referee finally in position here. 2. What a match. But again, unfortunately, Samoa Joe is not able to walk out with the WWE Champion and the Hulkster. Hollywood Hulk Hogan survives tonight. But will Hogan survive at Survivor Series, a part of the traditional 4 versus 4 matchup? See, could have been a 3 count right there. But there was times in this matchup where Samoa Joe was taunting, and Hogan was able to capitalize.
Here is your winner.
Hogan survives, ladies and gentlemen, with that blood on his face, unfortunately for Hogan. And the referee, unfortunately, going to be tossed out of the ring. You hate to see it. But the Hulkster is still your WWE champion, and at Survivor Series, hopefully, it will not be the same result.
Right about now. Actually, Saxton, I imagine the win tastes a lot more like pennies.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen, and now we get to see the Hurt Business. You have Cedric Alexander, Shelton Benjamin, MVP, and Omos behind MVP. Basically replacing Bobby Lashley. What was the point of having Bobby Lashley get that WWE Championship opportunity just for the next week when Lashley would fall up short against Happy Corbin, for him to turn his back and basically send Omos on to Bobby Lashley? I mean, Hurt Business has been struggling. Cedric Alexander has been a big key point in, having a lot of success with the Hurt Business, being European champion. Yes, he fell up short last week here on Monday Night Raw, but still, I mean, Alexander has been one of the bright points for the Hurt Business. And just in a couple weeks' time, ladies and gentlemen, it will be this man, Bobby Lashley, taking on Omos one-on-one. And I mean, it sucks to see for Bobby Lashley having to deal with this. I mean, they had a great thing going with the Hurt Business, and all of a sudden, it was just something for MVP saying, you know what, we're being too nice. We should be winning championships. Yeah, everyone's winning championships. Everyone has a different way of winning stuff. And maybe Lashley wanted to do the right thing. All of them were doing the right thing. Cedric Alexander, he was doing the right thing. He was winning, keeping his Cruiserweight Championship at the time. He's European champion now because it got merged from the Cruiserweight Championship to the European Championship. But still, it makes no sense for him to try and ruin it. There's just no need for it whatsoever. But nonetheless, it's something that Bobby Lashley is going to have to continue to go with, and from what it sounds like, Bobby Lashley is going to have to deal with this a good while. Because next week, I'm being told, it is going to be Bobby Lashley taking on Cedric Alexander one-on-one. So it seems like these next couple weeks is going to be a Hurt Business and Bobby Lashley feud, I guess you could say, for sure. As Lashley just going to go ahead and stomp away in that corner, just the viciousness. And for Shelton Benjamin, this is a good matchup for both men, but for Lashley too, and I guess even for Shelton Benjamin, because obviously for Benjamin, he's really more known for his tag team stuff with the Hurt Business, but getting that singles matchup, that gives him the opportunity to showcase his skills as a singles competitor, and he can show off his skills, and maybe he get himself a $1 million championship opportunity down the line or whatever. Because I don't see Benjamin trying to challenge Cedric Alexander anytime soon for his European championship. Anything's possible, but nonetheless, as Benjamin showing that wrestling background, former wrestler from Minnesota, at the same college as the Beast Brock Lesnar. As Benjamin looking to fly here, going for that frog splash. Bobby Lashley saw that coming, and he's going to make him pay. And Lashley signaling the end is near for Benjamin, but Benjamin not going to allow that to happen, and just like that, takes down Bobby Lashley. Look at these big punches there. Oh my goodness. And now Benjamin in position. Will this be enough? Two and a half. Very, very close there. And look at Benjamin. He's feeling very, very cocky. He's feeling pretty good about himself right now, honestly. He's looked really good. And now Bobby Lashley. Oh, flatliner taking him down. That's not going to be feeling too good for Shelton. And now what does Bobby have in store here? And just look at those other men. MVP, Cedric Alexander, Omos. Omos made his debut against Bobby Lashley a couple weeks ago, losing to Lashley, but obviously MVP would be out there after the matchup and kind of make it known that he's the one that sent Omos after Lashley. Now Benjamin tossing him into the corner. Oh, nice stinger splash in the corner. Lashley could be in trouble here. Here we go with the pinfall attempt. 2. Ooh, 2.5. Benjamin thought he had him, but this is not enough just yet. What does Shelton Benjamin need to do? These big haymakers from Benjamin, that might help. Oh, that's vintage Shelton Benjamin there, ladies and gentlemen. As now, Benjamin just going to continue to attack Lashley. I mean, that's what you got to do, and Lashley had enough of it. And now he's going to try and finish him off. Uh-oh. Look at this. Uh-oh. Dominator! That could be all she wrote. 2. No, 2.5. And look at the shock and awe. He thought it was going to be enough to put away his former ally in Shelton Benjamin. Oh, look at this. Look at the submission hold here. Middle of the ring. He's going to make him suffocate. He's going to make him lose all his breath and pass out here. Look at this. Sending a message to Hurt Business. The knees to the middle of that back. Ooh. Let's see if Benjamin can get himself back in this matchup here. Missing that haymaker. Now Lashley going to go back to work here. Uh-oh. Oh, my God. Look at these vicious elbows to the dome. And Lashley, what does he have in store here? Oh, look at that. Making that look pretty vicious there from Lashley. And like we mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, a big, big night so far, especially in the beginning and also in our main event tonight. We have Cody Rhodes taking on The Miz one-on-one as a full Nelson applied here. Will Shelton Benjamin have to tap out? Oh, look at this. Look at this, trying to shake the life out of Shelton Benjamin here. Can Benjamin somehow get out of it? And look at Lashley. He lets go. I think he's losing a grip. And Lashley, I don't think Benjamin's moving much. Lashley moving him away from the Hurt Business. As here we go with the pinfall. Will this be enough? 2, 3. Yes, it is. Bobby Lashley with a big win, a much-needed win. And we'll see for Lashley when he takes on Cedric Alexander next week one-on-one. How that is going to fare for the Hurt Business. Big stinger splash in the corner early in that matchup. Once again from a different angle. But Benjamin did look good. He had some spurts in this matchup where you thought, okay, maybe he's going to be able to put away Bobby Lashley. But at the end of the day, this Dominator, not the best camera view of all time right there. This one's a little bit better than the velocity. He only got 2.5 though. But, I mean, still, it led up to finally being able to put him away. And the Hurt Business there at ringside not too happy about the outcome, but at the end of the day, Bobby Lashley with a big win. We'll see what Lashley has in store for Cedric Alexander and the Hurt Business next week here on Monday Night Raw. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope you are ready to watch her, as it is Liv Morgan. Big opportunity for Liv Morgan tonight as she'll be taking on the leader of Team Raw. So for Team Raw, it is going to be Bayley, Tamina, and Natalya, the current women's tag team champions, and Rhea Ripley against Team SmackDown, which is Sasha Banks, Naomi, as well as we will let you guys know here in just moments about the other two. But nonetheless, it's going to be a terrific night for Survivor Series. And I mean, Liv Morgan, maybe she could showcase her skills and kind of let her know what it is. But for Team SmackDown, it is Sasha Banks, Naomi, Carmella, and Charlotte Flair filling out the SmackDown side there. And for Bayley, she wants to become the Raw Women's Champion, and we were able to talk to her earlier actually about this opportunity, and she said, yeah, you know what, I'll lead Monday Night Raw to the promised land, but at the end of the day, I only care about getting that Raw Women's Championship around my waist. And I only care about the woman that's currently holding that. She's holding my championship, and that happens to be Ember Moon, and I'm coming for that Raw Women's Championship. And she mentioned that at the Raw exclusive pay-per-view of TLC is right after Survivor Series, which is 4 weeks away after Survivor Series for TLC. And she's like, I'm going to make my name for myself. So we'll see how Bayley will somehow become next in line for that Raw Women's Championship. But tonight she has a tough task as she'll be taking on Liv Morgan one-on-one. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we were actually supposed to have the way Johnny Gargano and Austin Theory and tag team action against the Viking Raiders, but it looks like some stuff came up with the way, and they will not be here tonight, unfortunately. But they will be in tag team action next week for sure, as they will be taking on the Viking Raiders. Good takedown there from Liv Morgan. But like I said, it's been a great night. A lot of back and forth action. We saw a new champion, Walter, making his Raw debut by defeating Kevin Nash, the $1 Million Champion. Well, and the thing is, though, I just thought about it too. Since Walter won the championship, the $1 Million Championship obviously will no longer be on the line at Survivor Series. So as of right now, the general manager job is up for grabs, as well as the WWE Championship. So it's going to be very curious to see how the Hulkster is going to be, how he's going to be able to survive. So Shawn Michaels is going to do everything in his power to make sure that Monday Night Raw gets that championship back one way or another. Liv Morgan just destroying Bayley there. As Liv Morgan looking to fly here. Big opportunity for Liv Morgan. Big elbow to the chest of Bayley. That could be enough to put away Bayley. Is this enough? 2. Ooh. She was almost being able to defeat Karen there. Oh, I mean, I didn't say that. I meant to say Bayley. Nonetheless, this is a big opportunity for Liv Morgan. She's being in singles action. This gives her the opportunity to kind of branch out, as well as, you know, deal with these superstars that have already been established here in the women's division and get that opportunity. You have a lot of veterans in this business over here on Monday Night Raw, like Natalya. You've got Bayley. As a Bayley to belly there for Liv Morgan. Might be cutting my statement short here. After that, oh no, 2.5. Liv Morgan stays in it. But a lot of veterans here on Monday Night Raw, like Natalya, Tamina, Bayley, and so on and so forth. So, I mean, oh, wait a minute, Bayley. Oh, big takedown there. Hold on. Is there a possible rope break? Yes, there is. Very close there. You got Rhea Ripley, Nikki ASH, Dakota Kai, Candice LeRae. There's a lot of veterans on here, and maybe even the newer girls, but still. As, Bayley. What does she have in store for Liv Morgan here? Big axe handle. Lancing blow to the side of the skull. And now Bayley again. What does she have in mind? Oh, she wants another one. Feeling that she didn't get enough of it on the first one. Here we go. Bayley, no, the flying crossbody. Costs herself, and we'll see if Liv Morgan can capitalize. Oh, big face buster takes down Bayley momentarily. Oh my goodness, what a big kick. Oh, look at Liv Morgan, a little taunt there to Bayley. Saying like, oh, you missed your crossbody, oh. Which, I mean, you would think Bayley, she's been in this business for a very long time. It's very uncharacteristic for her to miss a crossbody for that far away, you know, by a good 5 feet. As referee, right there, but just a 1 count. Liv Morgan's gonna have to deep down and pull out all sorts of stuff to try and defeat Bayley. That's a big drop kick in the middle of that back. Bayley, oh, gets hit with almost like a different version of a flatliner. And that may be enough. And it is! Liv Morgan! Impressive. The downfall of this match was Bayley missing that flying crossbody. And Liv Morgan with an impressive win here on Monday Night Raw. Congratulations. Big win for Liv. Bayley here. Bayley being very nice there with a handshake. Usually Bayley, especially hasn't been like that lately, but she definitely has respect there for Liv Morgan. I don't feel like I'm getting respected in this matchup with Raw versus SmackDown. Everyone's saying that Becky Lynch is going to run through me. And you know what? A lot of people said I was going to get ran through when Rhea Ripley and myself fought at Hell in a Cell. Guess who walked out? And we had another match on Monday Night Raw, and I beat her, and then I took out Nikki ASH just for good measures. So you know what? Doubt me. See what exactly happens. Next week here on Monday Night Raw, I challenge Nikki ASH to a women's championship match so I can show you and everyone else that I'm more than capable of handling any single woman on this roster. And you know what? I'm assuming you want some revenge, Nikki. So you know what? Next Monday night on Raw, you're going to get it. Very strong words there from your Raw Women's Champion. And she's even going to put the championship on the line against Nikki ASH next week here on Monday Night Raw. So we'll see how that's going to fare. But we got the team of Edge, Riddle, Randy Orton, and Nakamura taking on Team Rollins at Survivor Series. But tonight is Riddle versus Seth Rollins, and Orton and Edge will be accompanying him as Nakamura is being told to be staying in the back for this. Nothing against them. They just want to keep it in the back as well. And I'm being told Ali from Team Rollins will be in the back. So there at least will be a couple members of each team out here, except for a couple. But tonight we have ourselves a massive night so far, like I keep mentioning. But this matchup is massive. A little taste of what's to come on at Survivor Series coming up in a couple Sundays. And also in the main event tonight, Cody Rhodes versus Miz. Cody Rhodes, part of obviously Team Raw versus NWO. As there is Seth Rollins. Got Sami Zayn and Elias. So we'll see how Rollins will be handling this tonight. And obviously Sami Zayn and Elias doing the right thing, walking in front of the Messiah of Monday Night Raw, the Visionary. And which is a good thing, honestly, because they can attack or anything, you know, and if anyone were to try and attack Rollins. But I think everyone knows what's good for him. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Matt Riddle takes on Seth Rollins in your co-main event of the evening. So far, it's 1-1 so far between Seth Rollins and Edge. We get the decisive factor at Survivor Series, the losing member. So, like I mentioned earlier, if Rollins were the one to lose against Team Edge, Rollins would be the loser, and he'd be leaving Monday Night Raw. And same for Edge. If Edge were to lose, he would be leaving Monday Night Raw and going over to, more than likely, SmackDown. Look at Riddle here. Uh-oh. Oh! Almost like a fisherman's neck breaker of some sort. And Riddle looking to fly here. Riddle, look at this. Oh, my goodness. Oh, and now Rollins. Oh, I thought Rollins was going to try and fly here. And now... Oh, nice snap suplex there from Rollins. He's the Visionary for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. Former WWE champion in his own right. He knows how to get it done in that ring. He's had plenty of big matches here on Raw, SmackDown, whatever brand you want. Rollins has been on. He's been very dominant. As now Rollins, looking to fly once again here. Oh, big reversal from Riddle. Riddle gonna fly, flying crossbody, takes down Seth Rollins. And if I remember correctly, this is the first time ever matchup here in Universe Mode history. And Rollins able to hit those double knees. Misses the drop kick though. We'll see if Riddle can capitalize on that mistake. Very rare mistake there from Rollins. And nope, Rollins coming right out of the gate, right after Riddle. And with how Rollins is, I'm not surprised if he wouldn't try to go for the feet and try to break the toes of Matt Riddle. A vicious forearm strike. I cannot wait to see that traditional 4v4 matchup between all these members of Raw. So it's officially Edge, Orton, Riddle, Nakamura taking on Rollins, Ali, Elias, and hold on a minute with that pinfall attempt. But yes, Ali, Elias, and Sami Zayn on Team Rollins. Oh my God! What a knee strike. I think Rollins is going to be seeing stars for sure as the big super kick takes down Matt Riddle there. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Seth Rollins here. Pedigree! Pedigree out of nowhere. Takes down Matt Riddle out of nowhere. Uh-oh. Riddle here. Going to get hit with a curb stomp there to Riddle. Could that be all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen? Riddle being torn into the middle of that ring Will that be enough? 2, 3. Yes, it is. Rollins, the stomp of the century, puts away Riddle. Riddle had some good offense in here early in the matchup, but the Visionary just way too much tonight, and sending a message to Team Edge that it's that simple. A pedigree eventually leading to a stomp, and it was all she wrote from there. And look at Sami Zayn and Elias right in there to just in case they need to fight off anybody. But this could be the site at Survivor Series in a couple weeks, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look at Ali. He found Nakamura backstage there. Not playing around, but now Nakamura. Oh, that's vintage Nakamura. Not playing around right here. And look, Nakamura not playing around whatsoever. Oh, nice drop kick there. But it kind of hurt his backside, it looks like, as well. That's not something you want to be taking lightly, especially your backside there. Oh, again. Right to the midsection. Nakamura's not playing around here. Oh, my God.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
And now again tossing him on the table. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Nakamura. Oh, my God. Nakamura not playing around here, ladies and gentlemen. Nakamura sending a message to Team Rollins. Oh, wait. Thought maybe Nakamura was going to be done there, but no. Oh, my God, the Kinshasa when he's down. As Nakamura, seems like he's still not done yet. I thought maybe a couple times there it would be enough, but you got to send a message. You got to send a message and do it correctly, I suppose. Oh, Kinshasa.
Oh, wow. Rendered unconscious. The official.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time here on Monday Night Raw. And tonight, Miz takes on the Raw debut of Cody Rhodes. And Miz, he's going to be very frustrated. John Morrison is no longer here on Monday Night Raw, being traded over to NXT, unfortunately. But for Miz, he always has a backup plan. Doesn't call his wife a backup plan. Let her take care of their kids back home. And Miz brought her back here to Monday Night Raw, and so that they can bring championships back around his waist. Maurice is a key contributor to that. Not just saying he's using her, obviously, but she knows how to help out her man with anything, honestly. And maybe that's what Miz was missing. Not just because, Miz and Morrison were, running back and forth in tag team divisions and whatnot, but this is a perfect opportunity for Miz to showcase his skills by himself instead of being in a tag team with his good buddy John Morrison. But the question is, will Miz be ready for his opponent tonight? These guys know each other outside the ring, but it's been a very, very long time since they've been here together on Monday Night Raw. As now it is Cody Rhodes making his Raw debut. Here is the man, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. This man is back, and he's better than ever. Willing to put everything on the line. He's saying he's doing this for his dad, ladies and gentlemen. He wants to tell his dad, Dusty, that he won that WWE Championship for him.
Weighing in at 241
There's
pounds,
no better way to try and help do that than be a part of the NWO invasion, get rid of the NWO, and be done with that. So they can focus on the WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes, when he first came in, he told HBK that he is willing to help out wherever he needs to, but he also told HBK he's here to win the WWE Championship, be the main event talent that he should have been when he was first here in WWE. So he had to leave and feel himself get more established that he couldn't do in WWE. And now, since he can be that superstar here in WWE, he's going to get that opportunity to end the NWO once and for all. But tonight, his debut match is against The Miz. Look at Cody Rhodes. He is taking this in. This is a great place to take it in, ladies and gentlemen, especially here in Sweden. And the crowd is just chanting for Cody over and over and over. This place, this roof, it feels like it should be blown off with just how loud these chants are right now. Here we go. Referee rings the bell. Cody Rhodes versus The Miz to end Monday Night Raw. And Miz coming right out the gate, coming right after Cody Rhodes with these Miz kicks. Not letting Cody Rhodes get anything going. And look at this. Miz just feeling himself up here. He's loving. He wants to send a message to Cody Rhodes and all of the WWE Championship division that he doesn't care who you are, outsider, new superstar, veteran, you're not taking his spot. And look at Cody Rhodes with the Cody Cutter. And we're just barely into this matchup here. And now Rhodes, oh, look at that. The disrespect there to Miz. Cody Rhodes is going to do everything in his power to send a message to Miz. Not going to be disrespected tonight. Oh, right on that left elbow. And again on that arm. That is, oof, not going to be feeling too good. But now Cody being tossed. Or I should say Cody Rhodes tossing the Miz. And for Cody, you know, Hollywood Hulk Hogan is the current WWE champion. Hopefully that will not be the case coming up after Survivor Series. Hopefully the WWE Championship will be back around a member of Monday Night Raw. And that matchup representing Monday Night Raw is Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre, Samoa Joe, and Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels wanted to represent Monday Night Raw. I mean, you know he's very serious. I mean, Jeff Hardy, you know, you love Jeff Hardy, but it seemed like there was something that, you know, Shawn Michaels saw that, you know, he wanted to trade him over to SmackDown. And probably no offense to Jeff Hardy, he's a great superstar, but, you know, Kevin Nash did a lot of serious maneuvers to him, and he didn't think Jeff was going to be in the right frame of mind, be 100% for that Survivor Series matchup, unfortunately. And now Walter defeated Kevin Nash tonight for the $1 Million Championship, so in that matchup, the $1 Million Championship is no longer involved. It's now Cody Rhodes here. Uh-oh. Oh, release. Suplex. Taking down Miz. And look at Miz and Cody Rhodes going at it here. We're at a 6 now. Miz needs to get Cody Rhodes back inside that ring. And it's very weird to say Cody Rhodes' name here, ladies and gentlemen. Big Cody Rhodes fan, but it's weird to say that back in a WWE ring. As now Cody Rhodes back inside the ring. Oh, big punch there from Rhodes. Oh, and another one from Miz. These guys know each other. I mean, back in the day when Cody Rhodes was actually here, they were, you know, in matches against each other and whatnot. So, I mean, these guys are familiar with each other. It's just they haven't faced off against each other in at least 7-8 years now. And now, oh, Cody Rhodes had good intentions, but missed the Cody Cutter. Miz was a little bit too close to the ropes when he was trying to do it. 2.5. But, I mean, Cody Rhodes has to be careful, especially in his Raw debut. You got to be very careful. And oh, look at Miz. Just the absolute disrespect you can feel right now. Uh-oh, Miz. Oh, I thought maybe he was thinking about skull-crushing finale there. As now Cody Rhodes, big takedown there from Miz. Basically a face buster of some sort. As Miz just basically playing around with Cody Rhodes here. As Rhodes with a reversal. Let's see if Cody can get back into this matchup here. Oh, innovative DDT there from Cody. Will that be enough? One. Huge to 1 count. So Rhodes obviously going to have to get some more damage going here. Question is, what else? Can he pull out something? I mean, we've seen the Cody Cutter. Oh, big knee strike there from Cody Rhodes. And Rhodes, he's feeling it. He's feeling it. You can feel the change in atmosphere. It's very different, but it's in a good difference. That's what you love to see, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Rhodes, oh my goodness. The crossroads there from Cody Rhodes. Will that be enough to put away The Miz and the debut of Cody Rhodes? 2, 3, yes it is. A successful debut from Cody Rhodes here on Monday Night Raw. What a main event, ladies and gentlemen. Cody Rhodes pulling out all the stops tonight against the man that he's very familiar with. There's times in this matchup that you're like, uh-oh, Miz could actually defeat him. But right there, the crossroads out of nowhere. Right here, bam, crossroads. And it was just like that. The American Dream smiling down at his son, Cody Rhodes. What a way to end Monday Night Raw with Cody Rhodes on top in the main event of Monday Night Raw.